Life has a funny way of teaching us that nothing truly worthwhile comes without taking risks. Absolutely nothing. Every breakthrough, every accomplishment, every moment that takes your breath away comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. As Nelson Mandela, think about that for a second. Are you really living the life you're capable of? Or are you playing it safe, settling for good enough, and telling yourself you'll chase your dreams later? I want to talk about something you've probably heard 1,000 times, having a safety net, having something to fall back on. And honestly, I never understood that idea. Because if I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back, I want to fall forward. I want to push myself so far that even if I fail, I discover what I'm truly capable. In school, in college applications, choosing your major, planning your career, people always tell you, make sure you have a backup. But I've realized something, the greatest victories come when you take bold steps with no guarantees. Without risks, life is flat. Without passion, life is empty. You have to do what excites you, what scares you a little, and what makes your heart beat faster. Consistency matters too. You can't just dabble, you have to stick with it, even when the going gets tough. The key is to fall forward, keep moving, and learn from every stumble. There's a famous IQ test with 9 dots, you're supposed to connect them using just 5 straight lines without lifting your pencil. Sounds impossible. The only way to solve it is to go outside the box. Life is the same. Don't be afraid to challenge conventions. Don't fear failure. Dream big, even ridiculously big, but remember, dreams without goals are just illusions. Take Reggie Jackson, for example. He struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in baseball history. But who remembers the strikeouts? People remember the home runs. Every failure is a step towards something great. Thomas Edison failed more than 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Did you hear about all those failures? No, we remember the light bulb. Each failure was a stepping stone towards success. The same applies to life. You will stumble. You will fail. You will embarrass yourself. And that's okay. Because if you don't fail, you're not even trying. Early in my acting career, I auditioned for a Broadway musical, a perfect role for me, except I couldn't sing. I didn't get the part. Did I quit? Absolutely not. I walked out, I prepared for the next audition, and I kept going. 30 years later, I returned to that same theater, starring in a play called Fences. The same place where I once failed became the place of my triumph. Every graduate, every young person listening today, has the talent and training to succeed. But the question is, do you have the courage to fail? To stumble? To get back up and try again? Because the reality is, to get something you've never had, you must do something you've never done. To reach your full potential, you have to take risks that scare you, risk embarrassment, and risk losing. Imagine your life at its end. Surrounding you are the ghosts of unfulfilled potential, Give everything you have, while you still can. Recently, I traveled to South Africa. Beautiful country, but many communities there, and across the world, are struggling and need help. Japan, the Middle East, Alabama, Tennessee, Louisiana, Philadelphia, there's work to do everywhere. We need your energy, your talent, your kindness, your prayers, your resources. Don't underestimate what you have. You might be a business major, a nurse, a teacher, a writer. You might have patience, wisdom, love, or endurance. Whatever gifts you have, the question is, what will you do with them? Sometimes failure is the best way to discover your true direction. I started at Fordham University as a pre-med student. I struggled, switched to pre-law, then journalism. My GPA tanked. I was 20 years old, at my lowest point. And then, a stranger in my mother's beauty shop told me I would travel the world and speak to millions. I couldn't imagine it then, but she was right. Over the years, I have done exactly that through films, speeches, and connections with people I never would have met otherwise. Give everything you have. Fall forward. Don't hold back. The world is waiting for your contribution. Your success won't come in a straight line. It will come from be waiting at your deathbed for the potential you never fulfilled. Fall forward, chase your dreams, and never settle for less than your best life. If this message inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Take that step today. The world needs you. I believe in you. Fall forward. Dream big. Fail forward. And never, ever stop reaching. Fall forward, how to take risks, fail forward, and live your best life.